Hello everyone, I'm Kulwant Kaur Rihal from Defense Neeti. I've come up with another video and this class will tell you how to use idioms and phrases in the English section of AFCAT. Okay, so we are going to understand. I am not giving you 4 options from which to choose, because then it becomes a little easy and you understand. But here we need to understand the phrase by itself. No matter what the other options are, you will be able to solve the question. So that is the purpose. So here, for example, what is an idiom and what is a phrase? Phrase is not a complete sentence. They are a few words. And idioms are words that are always used. Not really proverbs, but they are used very commonly. Okay, and they signify something else. Like in Hindi, I said kuwe ka mendak. Similarly, or the cat is out of the bag. What does that mean? I've explained in that other previous video of mine. Cat is out of the bag means the secret is out. So when everybody says that when you speak English, then in that case, these are very normal. In normal language you will speak. But English is not our first language. So we have to pay attention and understand that these are idioms. And do not take them literally. Okay, there's a cat and there's a bag. It is not literal. Understand? So this is what we need to understand. And let me explain to you what does it mean and how you can get a hint of what the answer is. Okay, so I have taken up 8 idioms here to practice today, and I have the meaning separately. They all jumbled for you to understand later. So first let us take up this and then we will look at the meanings. For example, to hold something in a leash. You understand the word hold? And you know what is a leash. Leash is what? Lagam. Those who have dogs also will know leash, and otherwise also. That's what it means, okay? To hold something in a leash. So what do you do? Why do you hold somebody in the leash? Why do you take the dog in the leash? Why? You do not want it to get out of hand. You don't want to run after it. So you want to have it in your control. The control is here. So normally, how can the sentence be? It can be, the boss does not want to delegate powers and holds everyone in a leash. Under control. My mother wants to keep me in a leash, hold me in a leash. Means ye pehno, ye karo, ye, does not let me use my brains, does not want to give me control. She wants to control. Okay, so the word leash will be to hold something in a leash, to control. Are you getting it? So try to make these proverbs or these idioms, and not proverbs but idioms and phrases in sentences of your own. Once you make a sentence, you will be able to relate it better. And then you will be able to pick up the right answer with more accuracy. Okay. So, to hold something in a leash is here. Let us put number 1 here. To control. Have you got it? Have you understood? Leash. Leash is to control. Then, to talk through one's hat. Talk. Who talks too much? But through one's hat means gusa. You're not using your brains. You just talk without understanding, without thinking. Since he has got the hi-fi job, he talks through his hat. Means he thinks he gives no value to others, but अपना ही हाँकता रहता है. हाँकना, बोलना, बहुत ज़्यादा बोलना. Talk through your hat. talk foolishly, stupidly, अपने आप को समझना बहुत ज़्यादा. Okay, that is what is to talk through your hat. So that will be what we should say here. Should we write to here? Talk foolishly. Without using your brains. Otherwise it will be using your brains. No. So just talk through your hat. Okay. So we've done two. Third, to get into hot waters. Now what? Hot waters, if you get into hot waters, what's going to happen? You're going to burn yourself. Again, when talking of burns, to get your fingers burnt. Again is another phrase which is not here, another idiom which is not here. To get your fingers burnt, to get into trouble. ये भी हो सकता है, to get. It's like a hot potato. Hot potato, you touch, again you get burnt, you leave it like a hot potato. So somewhere you see and then you just drop it. If you have touched something hot potato, एकदम छोड़ देते हो ना, गरम उबला आलू एकदम छोड़ दोगे. So left her like a hot potato. Somebody is in trouble, but you leave them like a hot potato. एकदम छोड़ दिया. I have nothing to do with you. Understood? So that is leaving. I've told you two more other than what is here. To get into hot waters, to get into troubled waters. For example, since the inspection of his work, he has got into hot waters. Since he was caught taking bribe, he is in hot water. He's in trouble. ठीक है, कुछ गलत किया, he's in hot water. He was overcharging the fare and he is caught, so he is in hot water. If you do not study and go, you will be in hot waters. Understood? So get into trouble. So that is what it is to get into hot water. Hot water चलते ही जल जाता है सब कुछ, है ना? You will get burnt. So you will be in trouble. To get into hot waters, to get into trouble. So experiencing difficulties. तंग हो जाता है, experiencing difficulties. Okay. To flog a dead horse. Flog नहीं पता, कोई बात नहीं. Dead horse पता है, horse. Then what happened? To pull. Right? Horse is supposed to pull you in a carriage probably. घुड़सवारी करनी है तो you will sit on the horse and you will go. It is a mode of conveyance, right? But you take the horse, you're flogging the horse. Total waste of energy, waste of time, useless errand, nothing got. Okay? Again, let me tell you another one with a horse. You can take the horse to the water but cannot make it drink. Another one. Okay? So similarly it means you cannot force anybody to do anything. Right? So this is how it is. To flog a dead horse, no chance. So this is wasting energy. Wasting energy. Okay, we're coming to the next one. A bull in a China shop. Now this China is not the state China, the country China. China is bone China. So bone China means सब टूटने वाली चीजें हैं. And bull, if you talk about grace, you will talk about the heron, right? But bull is what? So what will it be? It will be very clumsy. इधर हाथ किया तो वो गिरेगा, इधर हाथ किया वो गिरेगा. It's so massive bull. तो चीजें तोड़-फोड़ हो जाएगी सारी. A bull in a China shop. That means what? Clumsy. Clumsy means you will disturb everything around you. ये गिराना, वो गिराना, तोड़-फोड़, like that. So that is what a clumsy person. A bull in a China shop will be a clumsy person. Then, to turn over a new leaf. does this mean? To turn over a new leaf. जैसे स्प्रिंग का सीजन आता है, सब नए पत्ते आ जाते हैं. One fine day you might decide, now बस बहुत हो गया, laid back attitude, I am going to change myself. आप सोचते हो कि अब तक मैं लेट उठता था, आज से कल से मैं जल्दी उठूंगा. पर पहले ही मम्मी ने टोक दिया, इसने तो उठना ही नहीं है. तो आपने उठना था, करना था. You wanted to change yourself. बट क्योंकि सब बोलते हैं इसका तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा, you give up, you don't do anything. ठीक है? But then it is very difficult to change into a new leaf. Why? Because you don't get support. सब बोलते हैं इसने तो बदलना नहीं, इसको तो बोल बोल के थक गए, इसने चेंज ही नहीं होना, कोई फायदा नहीं है बोलना. ठीक है? So, but then to change into somebody better, to change your old habits. A dog cannot change his habits, बोलते हैं. Another idiom. But then what we are saying here is that to change over a new leaf. So this, when somebody tries to do something, दुनिया करने ही नहीं देती. तभी बोलते हैं ना, नाम एक बार रेपुटेशन बन जाती है ना, it becomes very difficult to repair it or to change it. That is why, because it's very difficult to change over a new leaf. And if you change बहुत करके फिर करने लगे तो क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में? 100 चूहे काके बिल्ली हज पे चली, कहते हैं ना ऐसे. तो वो चीज हो जाती है फिर, तो करने नहीं देते लोग चेंज. इट बिकम वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. बट देन दिस इज व्हाट इट मींस टू टर्न ओवर अ न्यू लीफ इज टू चेंज योरसेल्फ. ओके, यहां तक समझ आ गई बात. नेक्स्ट, टू bury the hatchet. hatchet क्या होता है? bury तो पता है, दबा देना है. ठीक है? hatchet नहीं भी पता तो bury तो पता है. hatchet नॉर्मली कोई चीज होती है जो मिट्टी में रख के अपन सेव कर देते हैं, bury कर देते हैं, राइट? सो हियर hatchet इज कोई चीज नहीं, आई वुड से वो कुल्हाड़ी टाइप होती है छोटी सी. तो why like that? उसी से तो चोट लगती है, मारते हैं, राइट? इट्स अ टूल टू सॉ, लकड़ी काटने के लिए वो अलग करेगी पार्ट, है ना? सॉ जैसे होता है वो होता है, हैचेट होता है. तो उसी को अगर हमने दबा दिया तो वो नहीं कर पाएंगे, नहीं कर पाएंगे ना. जो लकड़ी ही फाड़ती है उसको ही दबा देंगे तो हम लकड़ी ऐसे नहीं कर सकते, दो हिस्से नहीं कर सकते, राइट? टू बरी द हैचेट मतलब जो कारण है हमारा डिवाइड करने के लिए, वो चीज ही हम छोड़ देते हैं. छोड़ो यार. टू बरी द हैचेट इज टू गिव अप द आर्ग्यूमेंट, टू गिव अप द फाइट. दैट इज टू बरी द हैचेट. छोड़ो ना, जाने दो, पुरानी बात छोड़ दो. It is to leave an argument. It is to agree कि मैं मानता हूँ, बस छोड़ दो, आज के बाद ये बात नहीं करनी, छोड़ो. What have you done? You have to bury the hatchet. So what is that? To here it is to bury the hatchet here. To agree to end to disagree. ठीक है? दो भाइयों के बीच में लड़ाई है रिगार्डिंग प्रॉपर्टी. बहुत कॉमन है ना, घर घर की कहानी है. तो प्रॉपर्टी के लेके but then one fine day से बहुत हो गया, लेट्स bury the hatchet. जो कारण है उसको छोड़ो ना, हो गया, इसके बाद ज्यादा कम छोड़ो, लेट्स forget it and talk on other things. Got it? तो neighbors have been fighting कि नहीं ये कार पार्क को लेके लड़ाई कर रहे हैं. फिर एक दिन बोलते हैं छोड़ो ना, लेट्स bury the hatchet, I'll park my car there. So somebody agrees. That is what it is. You bury the hatchet. जो कारण है उसी को आप दफना देते हो. bury is दफना देते हो, उसको छोड़ देते हो. You let it go. To bury the hatchet. Coming to last one, a fool's errand. Errand क्या होता है? नहीं पता. Fool तो पता है, बेवकूफ. Errand is little jobs. जो छोटे छोटे काम करते हैं. Like I can tell my servant or my my son to go and get me vegetables from the market. So he'll be an errand. I'll tell the neighbor's son, please get me something here. So he'll go on that errand. जाके लेकर आना is an errand. A fool's errand, उसका कुछ फायदा ही नहीं होना. A fool's errand. Uselessly are going. बंद है दुकान, सब कुछ है, पर फिर भी गए. Right? It's a fool's errand. पता कुछ नहीं होना. If you go without preparation, it will be like fool's errand. You knew you had to prepare and go. If you go to Shimla without your sweaters and all, it's a fool's errand. What are you doing here? It is suicidal. You will not only go on a fool's errand, you will get into hot waters. You will be experiencing difficulties also. In the cold, you will experience hot waters. Are you getting it? So that can be the fun of language. You will be going to Shimla, I said cold, but I'm saying you'll get into hot waters. So it means you'll get into trouble there, right? So a fool's errand is no chance of success. So this is the small video I've made for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this way of learning idioms. I will think of new and new ways to make it interesting for you so that you actually remember. Now I'll be very happy if you use these words, the idioms, in your conversation. Talk about that. Only when you talk again and again, remember, repeat, revise, only then you will achieve something. You will improve your own English, you will improve your understanding to face the examination. Otherwise, you will forget. So don't take it as a paper which has to be learnt. Take it as an opportunity, preparing for AFCAT, as an opportunity to become better in everything. Then it will not be a fool's errand. You will have gained so much. So you will be in control. So be in control. To hold something in a leash, hold your mind on a leash and your learning on a leash and go on a trodden path so that you succeed, you become better in your language skills and your all your skills where you will, when you work on yourself, you will be working on all those skills which people are looking for to employ you. Okay? So all the best. See you again in another video. Bye.